Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I would like to start this session with a question. I personally feel this question so heavy that sometimes I am just thinking about this question and searching what is the thing that I should focus on. And the question is none other than the uncommon question that comes in your mind, especially in the mind of students. As I'm a student too, learning, teaching. And as I'm a student, the question is should I focus more on the skills to pursue some skills, or to focus on the degrees like MBA degrees, BBA, any type of degrees, the educational degrees? What is the thing that I should focus on? As a human being, we can't focus on each and everything around the world. We have the mind and we have some limited capabilities to work on. We are not robots, sorry. So, as a students, I think this is a common question in the mind of every students around the world: skills or the degree. So, talking about what is the right options to choose, before talking about that, let's discuss what do I mean by skills and what do I mean by the education, deg- degrees, I mean. And the skills I'm talking about is that skills that will be applying in your life, in your future, and that will make some impact in your life. The skills that I prefer most is like the skills of presentation, the skills of communication, the skills to put out your ideas in the best possible way and to convince the people who is listening to you. That's one of the most important skills according to me. I don't know about you all guys, the audience. So the skills of like doing something new, no, the skills of learn, the skills of knowing how to learn something. So it, you might say, what is the crazy skills of learning how to learn? That's a very interesting skills, and I will be making a dedicated video for that topic. That's very interesting one, no? So leaving that one for now, the skills are those things that will create some impact in your future, the things that will help you to do something, help you to progress in your life, help you to achieve the things that you want. Like for someone, the skills might be learning some languages, some programming, technical skills like personal skills, communicating skills, many more skills. The sports, the playing skills. And the other thing is degree. The we spent literally the main part of our life, the main part, like about 14, like about 15 to 16 years in this education. As I am a student of Nepal, sometimes I am so frustrated that is this the real education I should pursue? Am I doing the things that's really worth it? And after spending about 14 about 14 years in this education, in the schools, in the college, I came to realize that this education is important. It's the very valuable things that you will pursue in your life. But in the process, only gaining the information, only gaining the knowledge doesn't make you the one that you should be. That doesn't literally help you in your life. The thing that will make the real impact in your life is not because you have the knowledge, you have the education, you have got this 14 years of education. The things that really make something impacted in your life will be the implications, the way how you apply your knowledge to make your work done. Like, for example, you have learned about something in physics. Like, I enjoy learning some reasoning questions in physics, and I feel so informed about learning how the things work in the world life. So on that thing, when I go on learning the things, knowing the things, it was the thing that I was thinking of. Oh, that things work like that. Oh, this is the way how the world works. In that way, I am thinking that in that way, I'm not only gaining the knowledge, I'm like applying my knowledge to the real world. You might say that how I implied, how I apply my knowledge of a physics work. You are only thinking about, oh, how this works. No, the thing I am talking about, the implications of the knowledge, is not only doing something by yourself. It might be the things of realizing the things. So let's come back to the topic, and the topic is skills or the education. All the way we come back to the same one questions: skills or the education. For some person, like especially as a student, as a citizen of Nepal, I see many people in Nepal really focus on the degrees. It's not their fault, it's not the bad things to focus on. It's the great thing. But the things that is not right according to me is just to just to run for the degrees and to land for a secure job. I know many people wants to get the job that they have dreamed of, and they run after the degrees to pursue the degrees. But it's not only about the jobs. For that, it's not only about the job. The degree is the thing that has much more worth than the job. When I talk to many people and when I hear many people saying that I am doing this, I am learning, I am doing this degree just because I want to secure job. What what the hell is that? They have literally spent more than 4 to 5 years in the degree. If he have if he is doing the bachelor, masters, and much more than that, it's really good to pursue their skills and later on applying that degree to get a job. It's not good. It's not bad. I'm saying the only thing I want to say is that don't just do the degree just because you want the nice job. It's not really going to help. I don't know about your thoughts. If you have any different thoughts on this, please comment down. So, degree, degree. I will tell you some story. Okay, there was like two people sitting in the park. Okay, there was a park that in which the people were sitting and like doing some conversation, starting the conversation, and that person named Ram was like, "Hey friend, hey Sam, which degree are you pursuing?" And Sam replied, "I'm pursuing I'm pursuing like BBA degree." And the Ram asked you, "Why? Why did you choose the BBA?" And the Sam answered, "Because my parents told me. Because my parents told me that to be the CA, to to own the money, to be the CA, I have to do the BBA." And do you really want to be a CA? The Ram asked the Sam. And Sam replied, "No, yaar. I want to be the fashion designer. I want to be the content creator." Sam replied, "So why are you pursuing this BBA degree? What's the worth of this degree?" And Sam replied with a very low feeling that because my parents told me. Because just because your parents told me you pursue the BBA, the Ram asked again, and Sam replied with low mood that if I don't pursue the BBA degree, my parents told me I will not do anything great in the life. And Ram said, "What? What are you saying? BBA? You are doing BBA just because you are asked to do?" And I think, according to our conversation, you are forced to do this degree, aren't you? The Ram asked very furiously, and the Sam answered, "Yes, I am forced to do it." And And this run like make the Sam realize that the decision you are taking now will be impacting your whole life. Just think of it. Doing the degree that doesn't make you really satisfied is just a waste of time, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do this degree just because you have been told, either by your parents, either by your teachers, either by your friends. This is not the right way to pursue the degree. Yes, like throughout this student period, we are not that much clear about what to do, what not to do. But as a person, as a student who have learned like 12 years, 12 to 14 years, that person has must have some decision making skills, and that is the skills I was talking about. The each and every decisions in their life has been made by the parents. It's not good. It's not like parents are bad. Parents are only saying the things that they feel that matters. But the things that matters your parents might not matter in your life. So I'm not in favor of pursuing the skills and not pursuing any degrees. I myself pursue a degree. I'm a bachelor student, and throughout the journey I have made lot more Sam in my life that don't have any decision making skills about their choices, about their life choices. They are fully relying on the parents and doing the things that their parents have said. Yes, pursuing the degree isn't the bad thing. The bad thing is pursuing a degree that you don't want to pursue, and that regret of wasting your time will never be satisfied with anything later. Yes, in exceptional cases, you might land to a safe place for a certain time. Like you will be praised by the neighbors, this our parents, our relatives. You will be like praised by the many people just because you are obedient to your parents. It's not that bad, but later in the future, the neighbors, that relatives will not take your regret, ladies and gentlemen. The regret will be taken by you. The decisions, the consequences of your decision, not your decision, your parents' decision is all upon you. You are going to live a life, not your parents. You are, and you must be the superior of your own life. Make decisions, but don't make decisions that will let you down, that will destroy you. So, when I'm talking about like making a decisions, like many people who are listening, the audience might say that you are only 18, you are only 17. How can you do this? How can you make these decisions that is right? For the people, I want to say that making a decision is the thing that we should not be afraid of. Like we have literally started more than 14 years in the schools. We must have that kind of ability to think what is right and what is wrong. We must have that much capability to think what is right and what is wrong. Like when the people say that you are not that much grown enough, you are not that much mature enough to take the decisions, the big decisions in your life. So, to answer that question, I want to ask you, what are the decisions that you made in your life was right, and what was the thing that you regret the most? I think the answers, the many much more answers will be doing the things that I should have done before, and the much greater regret will be not pursuing the things that you dreamed of, that you should be doing. So the control of your life must be in your own hand, not to your parents, not to your relatives, not to any other person in your life. The control must be in your own hand. And saying this thing, I am not telling you to not listen to your parents, not listen to your relatives, not listen to your close ones. I'm not saying that. The only thing I am saying is you must have that capability, you must have that ability to think what is the right thing for you. What is the right thing for you? You have to listen to all the people around you. You must listen to the parents. Don't disrespect them. You have to respect each and every opinions, each and every information. Like your parents might say, this is the thing, this is the degree you should be pursuing because that blah blah blah. They might have the reason, and your neighbors told you that this is the degree you should be pursuing, and you should also listen to them. And after listening whole opinions, the whole thing, the whole process ended upon you. You will, you must pursue the things that you think you matters the most, because the age of 18 and 19, this is not the period of relying on the parents for everything. You must start taking responsibilities of your own life. You must have that skill. You must have the skills to decide what is right and what is wrong for you. The life is yours. Life is whole upon you, ladies and gentlemen, whole upon you. My life is upon me, my life of my parents is upon them, my life of my sisters, brothers, my neighbors, my close ones. The life is upon them. That each and every decisions they make in life must be come from inside, must be your own. Before like 16 years, it is fine to do the this is to pursue the decisions of your parents, because every parents wants their child to be the great one. But after that, you must think of yourself. What is right for me? What should I have? What should I do to make my life impactful? Because at a certain point of time, the parents will be thinking of the. But parents think like my son have to do the things that was not able to do in my life. Like if a parents was not able to pursue the MBBS, was not able to be the doctor, wants his or her son or daughter to be the next doctor in their home. They literally like wants to make their upbringing a doctor, a next doctor. So that thinking, I'm so against that type of thinking. And if that son or daughter denied to be a doctor, that parents will either force them, either beat them, or either like say the things like you are not my son or daughter. That's not how parenting should be. Parenting should be like pursue the things that you think like matters the most. If something goes wrong in your life, let us know. I will help you. We will help you to figure it out. We will together figure it out. That is how the parenting must be. It's not making the individual decisions to make your son and daughter the doctor and forcing him to be that one, not knowing what is the interest of your son, what is the interest of your daughter. The parents must have the responsibility. Parents should have the responsibility to know what their son and daughter wants literally in their life. And according to that, if something is not right, parents must convince their children this is not right because blah blah blah. And if it is literally the wrong thing, the children who have the ability to think what is right and what is wrong, he will be listening to the parents and do the right thing. So throughout this session there was a different topic we were talking about. We were talking about the skills or this degree. We were talking about how the people think about the degree, especially in Nepal, and how the parenting works. It was like the mix up of everything. So I want to say sorry for that. And it was like the frustration from my mind. So later in the session, I will be very focused on taking a single case and talking about that. So sorry for that. This was the frustration I am taking throughout my life. And that's the end of this session. And with this, I will be meeting you soon, ladies and gentlemen.